Hi, welcome to Drive with Care. It would be churlish not to do another Isle of Sheppey drive because I'm already here, right? Or I was in my last video, as much as it kind of wasn't a pleasant drive. We're leaving the Isle of Sheppey. I'm not going to say anything disparaging because I might have some Isle of Sheppey viewers. But we're in Sheerness and I'm going to go over is it called the King's Ferry Bridge? And go into Iwade, so it's about a 10-minute drive. But I'm going to follow my nose. I'm not going to go with the sat-nav. And just follow the roads and the signs. So let's get out of this convenient coffee stop shop because I'm able to take a coffee break. Thanks again. Crossing. So we get out of the supermarket. Not that I was in the supermarket, I was in the Golden Arches getting myself a coffee and using the facilities. You know, you've got to stop sometimes. So I think we hang a right here, it goes past the docks. Sheerness docks. Do they have ferries or something that go across? Drop me a comment if you know. It says M2 motorway, so technically, oh, that's nice. Kind of like a bridge and a river thing going on. I wonder if Sheerness was an old naval dock. The buildings on the right look like they could be naval barracks and stuff. Like Chatham, right? Blue Town. Oh, we got that spring sunshine and it's quite warm. Got some air circulating here. So Sittingbourne is by the sign 9 miles away, but I'm going to stop in Iwade. I think it's called Iwade. That's how I would pronounce it. You know, like iPhone and iPad. We've got an Iwade. If you watch, it's probably some weird Saxon pronunciation or Viking Iwade. But you phonetically say it as you read it, right? 50 miles an hour, slippery surface for half a mile. I don't think on a sunny day like this it's going to be slippery. This is much better than the route in. I think the Isle of Sheppey must be quite an industrialised, you know, original seafaring, and there's all these units around. Quite a fast road. I'll tell you what, roads like this make me feel like I'm going places. Right, traffic lights ahead. Pelican crossing, right? I'm looking for the bridge on the horizon. It's a really large bridge. It's like a mini QE2 bridge. Blue lights. I'm not obstructing their route. Close those windows. Tell you what, having the windows open, it gets rid of the noise of the squeak in the back. Might leave the windows open forever and ever. motorway ahead, traffic lights, and the lights are changing. Minster Services. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit impatient. I want to go straight across the roundabout. National speed limit. Crosswinds, beware crosswinds on Sheppey crossing. So the roundabout ahead. I want to go right at the roundabout by the looks of the sign, so I shall get in the right hand lane. Get some indicators on, let people know what I'm doing. Renault, all the way round, no indicators. No indicators off either. Average speed check, 50 miles an hour. So let's get to 50. There's the bridge. I think I'm on the new road stretch. I could have gone on and then come off and then taken the old Kingsferry Bridge. Up ahead. Kind of looks like the QE2 bridge, doesn't it? Except without, it's not a suspension bridge, obviously. Currently doing 50 in a average speed check area. So this guy here is obviously doing more. He might get a ticket. Looks quite steep actually, doesn't it? It's isn't there a bridge in Asia that almost vertical? Blind Summit. So I wonder if they built this because the old bridge was one of those vertical lift-up types for the boats to go under, which you can't really see. You might see the tip of it. Gosh, this bridge is quite tall if we're parallel with the top of that bridge. I think that village ahead is Iwade, which is where I want to stop. So there's a roundabout up ahead and I can swing right on that roundabout. Lane restrictions 200 yards ahead. No one creeping up on my right. It does say merge and turn, which which means it's not a problem if someone's on my right. You just have to let them move in like a zip, you know. Merge in turn. Just because someone has the savvy knowledge to use the right-hand lane and then slide in while you've been queuing up 15, 20 cars behind. It can be infuriating, but the rules of the road say you can use the right-hand lane and merge in turn. So who's at fault? Probably the person sitting 20 cars ahead or behind and losing it. Sorry. Now I was going to turn off here. Yes, it is letting me. Because I want to go into Iwade to conclude the video. And this will be number 14 of the 14. One a day for 14 days. That was the plan. So the next one to be released, I've obviously got to get home. And I've obviously got to go down the M2. So I might just do a long M2 video. Oh, this is a tight roundabout. Cyclist in the road. Road narrows on the left. Road closed ahead with a detour sign. But I see the van's gone down there, so... Oh, the road closed is on the right there. It doesn't affect me. I'll squeeze past this cyclist while I can. Into a 30 zone, traffic calmed area, and road narrows both sides. Into Iwade. I will call it Iwade. I don't know if that's its pronunciation. Someone will tell me. Either I'm right or I'm wrong. Iwade. It would be if it was in Wales, right? Oh, Judah, boyo, Iwade. I'm half Welsh, you know, on my mother's side. Well, not sure what's going on here because I've never been here before. But I think we go down here, we will probably end up in the centre of the town or the village. For sure. And into Iwade. I've probably said that already, haven't I? We'll go past the lights and then pull up somewhere along here. Probably got a high street. Do you think it's got a high street? Got a cost cutter. Pleasant little place. I wonder what the history of this place is. A mixture of old and new buildings. Motorcyclist approaching. 3 motorcyclists approaching with a door open. Yeah, that's it. Just squeeze through. Drives you crazy. Private car park for patrons use only. Patrons of the wool pack. Well, I'll be a patron for as long as it takes me to stop the video, right? They don't know that I'm not going to go in there and become a Patreon. No, patron. I wonder what that Patreon is. A lot of people have Patreon. I think it's where you sponsor someone, don't you? Where you put money into the coffers and you get unique private videos, all that kind of stuff. I haven't got time to give people, you know, videos that aren't on the main channel. That was 14 of 14. That's been a bit of a chore. I set myself these challenges, I really do. Don't know why I do it. Next video is going to be in 5 days' time. I don't want to flood it too much, and it may well be partly my trip home. I'll decide what I want to do. So thank you if you tagged along for 14 days in a row, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Drive with care.